Do you ever feel left behind on certain subjects like math, finances? If you do, then stick around because today we're going to be discussing the fact that you don't have to be a genius in order to be a millionaire. First off, let's completely debunk the common myth. You don't need to be a genius in order to become a millionaire. While having some sort of intelligence is an asset, it's not a defining factor. According to studies, 80% of millionaires are self-made. They didn't inherit wealth or get lucky. Instead, they followed smart and disciplined financial habits. There are 60 million millionaires in the world. That means 48 million of them did it by following simple financial steps. And I personally refuse to believe that they're all geniuses. Hi, my name is KG. Welcome back to Dynamics of the Dollar, your go-to channel for mastering your money and building a brighter financial future. Yeah, so like I mentioned, today we're going to be talking about a topic that actually might surprise some of you, which is the fact that you don't need to be a genius in order to be a millionaire. We're going to explore the concept and pull in some fascinating facts about self-made millionaires, so let's go ahead and get started. Actually, in fact, the number of self-made millionaires is actually on the rise. Data shows that millionaires come from a wide variety of backgrounds and industries, whether they're entrepreneurs, investors, or just professionals. They all share a common trait: financial discipline. This means you don't need the highest paying job in the world or a unique business idea to amass wealth. You need to be diligent and consistent with your financial strategies. The actual concept is easy, but the execution plus the fear of being judged by others is where most people will fail. One of the most important, powerful steps to becoming a millionaire is actually just financial education. This is why personally I am absolutely thrilled to hear that earlier this year in Ontario, we will actually be adding financial literacy curriculum for students in grade 9 and 10. I added the article in the description if you want to check it out. This is the type of education that many people my age, for example, would have deeply benefited from. Understanding how money works, how to budget, save, and investing is crucial. You don't need a degree in finance. There are countless resources available online, including this channel, to help you get started. The more you know, the better decisions you'll make with your money. Financial education just really empowers you so that way you can make better informed decisions. And it'll definitely affect other parts of your life. Let's take a look at some of the key areas in life where financial education can really make a difference. If I were to bring up the topic of interest or inflation, how interested would you be in discussing that? Be honest. Interest and inflation are key and fundamental concepts in finance. Knowing how interest works can help you leverage savings accounts, investments, and loans to your advantage. In short, free money. On the other hand, understanding inflation helps you realize the importance of investing your money to ensure it grows faster than the rate of inflation. When it comes to investing, there's always going to be a risk. By educating yourself on the different types of investments and their associated risks, you can actually make more informed decisions and build a diversified portfolio that actually mitigates potential losses. So in short, you'll learn what works best for you. I personally use a professional to manage my RRSP, but I manage my TFSA by myself. I use it as like a learning tool, if anything. Budgeting is the foundation to financial success. It's not a very sexy thing to talk about, but by tracking your income and your expenses, you can find areas to cut back on certain things and put your money towards things that you really care about. And to me, that's probably the most important thing. Imagine having money to spend on whatever you truly want. Most millionaires are frugal or cheap, but mainly because they just live below their means. They prioritize saving and investing over spending on luxury items. I will spend very serious money on a trip of a lifetime before you see me in luxury cars or designer clothing. If that's really what you want to spend on, then by all means, just make sure it's within your means. In order to be a millionaire, it's not about how much you make or how much you spend. It's about how much you keep. I can't tell you how many times I've heard people gloat about the things that they've purchased or the places they've gone, but they have not a single penny in their retirement fund. Track every expense, use budgeting tools, there's budgeting apps, or even spreadsheets, like the free one that's in the description below, to keep track of every dollar that you spend. So that way, There are no surprises. Set realistic limits, allocate funds to different categories, and stick to them. Some categories that I personally use are things like your emergency fund. This is probably the most important. The next one would be your vacation fund, your investment fund, your debt fund, your date night fund. After all of the money is put into these accounts, the rest is mine to spend however I want. Remember to regularly review your budget and make adjustments accordingly to suit your lifestyle. If you're new to budgeting, you'll want to be on top of it consistently. Then, when you eventually become a little bit more comfortable, set the automation so that way you can slowly weed off of the budget and check it and adjust it monthly or quarterly, yearly, whatever. Consistently saving your money is what millionaires would consider non-negotiable. Aim to set aside at least 20% of your income. Automate your savings so that a portion of your paycheck goes directly into a savings or investment account. I think I've said automate like 40 times. Guys, it's 2024. Automate. It's so easy. Savings isn't just about the numbers, it's also about the mindset. Many self made millionaires cultivate a mindset of abundance and future planning. Here are some ways to develop a saving mentality. Visualize your goals. Keep your financial goals in mind to motivate you to save. Mine is retire early. Reward yourself. Celebrate small milestones to keep the savings habit enjoyable. If you are paying yourself first, then there is nothing wrong with spending your money how you want. Stay disciplined. Avoid impulse purchases by giving yourself a cooling off period before making non-essential buys. I want you to try something. Next time you add something to a shopping cart, leave it there and wait at least a week. Then, after that time period, see if you still want it. You may change your mind on its level of importance. Investing. Let your money work for you. Investing is crucial to your financial health. The stock market, real estate, and retirement accounts like your TFSAs and RRSPs are common avenues for millionaires. The key is to start early and be consistent. Compound interest works best over long periods of time, so the sooner you start, the more your money will grow. Even if you start off with small amounts, regular contributions can lead to significant wealth later on. Stop waiting to try to win the lottery or a rich distant relative to save you. No one is coming. You have to do it yourself. Compound interest is one of the most powerful tools to the rich. It's interest on top of interest that allows you and your money to grow exponentially over time. I'll give you an example. Setting aside and investing $10,000 at an 8% annual return can grow to over $100,000 in 30 years thanks to compound interest. Guys, that's if you invest $10,000 and just left it. That's it. Imagine you constantly funded it. It's just crazy. Adding to your income stream is another strategy used by many millionaires. This can include a side hustle, straight up just investing, rental income, or royalties from creative works. Having multiple sources of income not only increase your earning potential, but also just provides you some financial security. Again, this could be a hobby that you turn into some extra cash. Remember, even if you just try, it's extra money going your way that you didn't have before, that you could use to fund that hobby even more. Most millionaires aren't geniuses, but they'll do things to benefit the future, like attending events, go to conferences, seminars, and workshops to meet new people. Leverage social media, use YouTube and other platforms to connect and learn from those who have successfully done what you're trying to do. Surround yourself by who you want to be. Setting clear and achievable financial goals is vital. Use the S.M.A.R.T criteria. It has to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. As an example, instead of saying, I want to be rich, say, I want to save $50,000 for a down payment on a house within 5 years. This gives you a clear target and a time frame that works for you. Now, you know what the rules are, but how do you set them? First, you have to define the goals. Be specific about what you want to achieve, measure progress, of course, track your progress regularly, and stay on course. Ensure achievability. Set realistic goals that you can reach with effort and planning. Keep it relevant. Your goals should align with your overall financial plan. And again, this can change. Set a time frame. Establish a deadline to create a sense of urgency for yourself. Finally, consistency and patience are key. Building wealth is a marathon, it's not a sprint. Stay committed to your financial plan, keep learning, and just be patient. The road to being a millionaire is filled with ups and downs. You'll most likely face way more downs than there are ups, but when you hit those ups, they're way steeper, trust me. With the right amount of determination and smart financial habits, you can achieve your goals without having to be a genius. Continuously educate yourself about personal finance. Listen to podcasts. Read books. If you don't like reading books, listen to them. Watch my videos. Even if you hear the same things over and over again, it's great that it'll reinforce what you already know. So, like I said, I watch YouTube videos, I listen to books, and a lot of them are repeating what I already know. But at least it's reassuring me that I'm on the right path. Keep those goals visible in your mind and remind yourself of the benefits later. And of course, be prepared to adjust your plans as needed. Life happens, life changes, and your lifestyle will change along with it sometimes. So, financial explorers, remember, you don't need to be a genius to be a millionaire. What you need are smart financial habits, discipline, and perseverance. By following these steps we discussed today, you can set yourself on the path to financial success. If you enjoyed today's video, I would love for you to lightly tap that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you've made it this far, I want you to comment, I ain't no genius. That's it. But also, if you have any questions, toss them in there too. Next week, we're going to dive into the paycheck routine. So make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Let's continue to support each other on this journey to financial freedom. Have a great Money Monday. Happy savings. Until next time.